Hiya, Cosmic Cat here. Let's read our daily affirmations for the inner child. We are on February 27th. I'd like to point out that today is a new moon at 7:44 p.m. 44 is an angelic number of the angels being with us. The Pisces moon brings all about the dreamer within us, our imagination exploring. Perhaps a third eye awakening is coming to some. It's also about illusions. Make sure those illusions are not weighing you down and are not creating your life for you, because if they're not real and it's just an illusion you're creating, recreate that story in your brain so that it's something more positive for you, and enlightened. Okay, it's all about defenses today. Today I will leave old ways behind. Today I will shed my old ways like a snake sheds its skin. Okay, we are in the year of the dragon. It's a beautiful time to do this and embrace the letting go of things that don't serve us, whether it's addictions to food, addictions to drugs, addictions to a behavior that you don't like within yourself and it's not serving you anymore. Um, it could be the letting go of of whatever isn't serving you that you realize you want to move on from. And when you let go of that, new energy is able to come in at that time. But until that, it doesn't come in. So keep that in mind. I have been dragging these useless defenses around with me for so long that I don't even see them anymore. Yet others see them and they obscure the real me. Now I will shake my old fears and negative attitudes loose and leave them behind. As a child, I needed them to survive. I needed defenses in order to survive as a child. Now, as I look at them, I am surprised at how dried up, thin, and tattered they really are. My new skin is smooth, shiny, and alive. I move lightly with delight. I am transformed. The face of my inner child is radiant. Say that with me. The face of my inner child is radiant. I am transformed. That's beautiful. Yeah, it's all about letting your defenses down. You don't need to be defensive about who you are, where you're, what skin you have, what skin you don't have. Just know you are human. We are all made to error, and get that passion inside of you. It's important for us to embrace our shadow side of ourself, our light and our dark. We know that it's there and we can continue to shed skin, but we don't want to shame it or guilt it or try to suppress it. We have to let it out and into the air to be free and to also just disintegrate. Call upon Saint Germain to release that fire. Here we have passion. Passion is all about um, sparking that fire underneath you to let go of the need to defend the defensive mechanism that you may automatically have because you had that growing up, and you're not wanting to do that anymore. This actually looks like a new moon halo around you, so this is a perfect time. Share with me in the comments if you are actually doing this right now, if you've released and shed some skin and now you have this beautiful new radiant skin. You feel so much lighter and free. You feel as though you're dancing on fire and you feel warm. You feel fine. You're doing it. You let go of those ways that weren't serving you, the inner thoughts that you the inner illusions or dialogue that you were feeding yourself. It's not there anymore because you've let it go and you're dancing now. You're celebrating. And look at this on the bottom, we have new beginnings. So yeah, it's all about embracing the new beginnings. Here you call upon Saint Germain to release and let go of things that you are unable to do on your own, that is extra thick and a barrier, a wall built up that you've put around you to keep others out or to keep yourself in. Those walls are coming down. You have decided no more, no more. I am creating a new life. And you have this purple, your third eye is expanding. Your crown chakra is also, even perhaps your star chakra is just, it's all encompassing here, and you're glowing and you're dancing in the flame. It looks as though you are the flame. You are the flame. Yeah, and this flame is of passion and beauty and compassion. It's not defensive. It doesn't have to be defensive because it's authentic and true to itself. Yes, you are authentic and true in yourself. We are going to keep this one as well, the new beginnings, because I really love that for today's new moon. I've already done the new moon. Oh, and look at this. And then we have protection. Okay, protection. I'm going to keep that card as well. Yeah, we have passion, new beginnings, protection, and reconciliation. So this is absolutely wonderful that these are all things. The new moon is all about new beginnings. So whatever you are thinking at this time, it's extremely important for you to acknowledge what you're thinking and lift it up and call upon Saint Germain's violet flame to come and take it from you if it's something that isn't serving you and you want to let go of it. For instance, if you carry guilt within yourself, guilty of not doing something that a friend asked you to do because you're afraid of you have this inner fear about something, but you didn't want to say to them, you know, guilt about uh, what you were taught and you don't really believe, but instead of speaking up and speaking your truth, you're just carrying all that weight, and you're carrying the bags, and here you let it go. Whether it's shame that you feel, shame of your beautiful body, the shame of what your thoughts are. We don't need to shame ourselves for what we think. It's important to just recognize that maybe you have a defensive personality, and to find out why you have that, right? In your journal about why you may have that. Why do I feel shame for feeling this way, or why am I feeling this way? Recognize what you're feeling and then go from there as to why. Get to the root of it all so that you can then move forward and move beyond it, move past that sense, so that you can gain your passion, the passion for who you really are deep inside. You know this person, you know who you really are, but you're keeping him or her captive, and you're keeping them within yourself. Or they have decided to not come out because of everything that has happened. They're too afraid. And that inner child wants to speak and come out. The inner child wants to connect with you and wants to be part of your life in a very positive way. And in order to do that, you have to face your fears. You have to face what it is that you want to let go of. You got to face it and allow those emotions that are uncomfortable to come through. Allow the anger to come through. Allow your anger, allow your shame, allow your guilt, and recognize it. And then offer that up to Saint Germain for transmutation, so it can be transmuted from that dense and heavy energy into a more light and free flowing loving energy. And true passion, it's all about it's all about doing what you're passionate about, knowing what you're passionate about. First of all, what are you passionate about? What do you consider your flame, your fire, your spark of creativity, your spark of joy, your spark of ultimate happiness? What is that for you? What does that look like? If you're looking into the future, if you close your eyes and you visualize the most beautiful, perfect setting that would just cause a sense of relief and relaxation, what is that? What does that look like for you? Share in the comments below your story on this, because what you see and that seed that you plant today, if you plant it today, right now at this moment, or 7:44 p.m., plant it. Plant that seed of intention. It could be in your mind. You could do a meditation and visualize yourself planting a seed in some part of your yard or in some pot that you have within your house plants, that you actually plant a seed physically, or it's just mentally by noting that. You're planting a seed of what you want to bring into your life. What do you want to manifest? Because right now, the new moon is all about new beginnings. It's all about new beginnings. And that's what you have here is a new beginning. Fresh new water flowing and coming in, new emotions. You have new emotions. You have a new powerful sun on the rise. The sun and the moon are on this card. Both of them are, because this is what you are supposed to embrace, the light and the dark side of yourself, polarities, dualities, the things about you that you love and the things about you that you dislove, that you don't like at all, that maybe you even hate. Those things need to be recognized. It's your shadow side of yourself. It doesn't mean that we want to empower that part of ourselves. Some of you may want to do that, but most of us, we want more peace in our lives, and we want more passion and more compassion for ourselves and others. And so we just need to basically acknowledge that it exists. Know that spirit has our back. The universe is with you. The creator is with you always. Always. You call upon him or her, the creator. It's energy to me, and it can be whatever it is for you. But this is to let you know that you're protected. Yeah, your protection. You're protected, and you are a protector. Here you are a warrior. You are very this is not someone that is defensive. This is someone that has released all defensiveness and is very clear and standing in their authentic truth. And that is you. And what comes here? Reconciliation. You and your inner child reconcile. You meet under the full moon. Yes, and the full moon is when you release all of that. The new moon is about bringing new things in. So the new moon, you bring in the light of what you want. And this is you and your inner child. This is you and your inner child finally reconciling and coming together. So ultimately beautiful. Yeah, this is proving that if you do these, if you follow this guidance that's been offered for you today, that if you follow the guidance, if you write down in your journal what it is, why you are defensive. Am I a defensive person? Why am I defensive? What are some defensive examples? Where did it originate? It's going to help you. And call upon your inner child for guidance. Call upon your inner child to help you, to seek this, to find out, why is your inner child hiding? If your inner child's hiding as a defense mechanism, it's time to let that go. This is the year of the snake, so you can still let go of things. You're going to have all year to continually let go. Life is a journey, not a destination. Keep that in mind. It doesn't mean that it's gone forever. It may definitely come back. But even if it comes back, you are... even if it comes back, you are strong enough here in your protection of spirit world, and protection that you have created in your life, because you have that passion. Your passion brought you the protection and the reconciliation. We're going to pull a tarot card before we end this reading today. This one's a little bit extended because I just felt guided to continue going with this. And we have the Page of Bolts, which is the Page of Wands. Excuse me. And here you are in the garden amongst all the flowers, smiling, joyful. Even though there's darkness around you, there's this ray of light that's coming down. That's coming down to look at you. This card is about your creativity, shooting for the stars, having faith, being faithful to yourself, to your inner child, to others, transparency, having the faith. And it also could be a desire for more. The qualities that you, for some of you, the qualities that you admire most in others are sprouting in you. Like this rose going around this wand. So wands are also about passion and fire, the fire element. So this is definitely about you starting to stand up and speak your truth and authenticity, okay? That is the message I have for you today. Please like, subscribe, share, comment below on what step you are in this, how it resonated for you. And until tomorrow, I'm signing off now. Meow.